Hi Gemini, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. I'm here to do your December reading. I've got a bit more in this one. I just felt like, I go on my whims and my instinct. And my instinct said to do all this. So you had 4 cards jump out for you in the Sacred Rebels, and I took them all in this deck here. It's an oracle deck, and it's very interesting. So I'm going to get right into it, all right? And then I'll talk about other things after. So first you have heaven sent. This means you've been given a gift. One of the gifts is insight, okay? But I think it's another gift. It's a spiritual gift. It may not be something you can hold or touch or you can use it, because I think it could be an empathic gift or a psychic gift, okay? Some sort of instinct or knowing I'm feeling, because then it has what do you feel? And I feel like these are related. You get a feeling, an instinct about things. You have this gift now and a more of a knowing. However, it also comes with a decision. You need to decide which way to go now, and you're not sure which is the right way. So you're kind of thinking about it, weighing the odds. And then you have against the grain. There's something about you feel a bit different than other people. You may not feel like you fit in. I feel like the direction or what you want to do or how you think about things is different. And I feel like this is a direction you want to go in. It may not be the wise decision, but it's something you feel passionately about or want to do or want to try. And so I think that you should stick with the feeling, how it feels. And then finally, you have after the storm. It says some sort of storm is coming into your life, and it's going to stir things up, and you're going to be relieved in the future of this, because it's going to bring clarity, happiness, success to you, okay? But it may stir up feelings in others. People may not agree or like it or something, but this is something that you are considering, have given a lot of thought, and I think you're deciding to go with what feels right, okay? You're really letting your feelings guide you. Then in the transparent tarot, what jumped out for you is the Empress, and this is bringing something to life. You have the Midas touch. You're able to bring something to, and you're wanting to. This is an idea. This is something you want to nourish, put time into. It could be in the natural world even. But I think there's a ton of potential here. Now, in the Anna K Tarot, which is I just had to do all the decks. I couldn't make a decision. It looks like recovery, possibly over something that hurt you, or something hurtful in a relationship, possibly. Could be with the mother figure, or you could be the mother figure, Gemini. This could be someone illness around you. You've been taking care of them, but it seems like there's some sort of sadness, and you're bringing new life or birth out of this situation. And then I'll get to that in a minute. So, in the transparent tarot, in the past, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is, again, new life, a new idea. Looking for a new idea, searching for what it is you want to create and grow in your life, whether this is a job, a creative idea, or healing, beginning a new healing path, okay? And maybe even becoming a healer, perhaps. Maybe others may not think of you in this way now, but there's a real possibility, because with the owl here, the owl is very wise. It has a lot of insight. It sees day and night. I've been seeing owls a lot in my life lately. And so I think they are going to have some sort of significance, because They're all knowing, all seeing. They're also very patient and make decisions slowly. But so this is something new. This could have to do with the Queen of Wands. This could be a fire sign that you know or have known in the past. It could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or someone that's ready to take action. This could be you, ready to take action on this new idea. I think that you have the ability, the skills, some sort of experience that you're taking with you to create this. And then there's the Princess of Pentacles. The Princess of Pentacles could be training. You could be doing some sort of training or learning a new skill. Perhaps this could be a skill that you want to develop, and you're ready to do this, ready to put your time and energy into it. Something you believe in for sure. Also, like I said, this could be some sort of healing or learning to be a healer in some way, because I feel like you've been given a gift that you want to pursue, right? When I get itchy, it means that the spirits are around me, and I think they're around me. In the present, you have the 10 of Pentacles. So you had that ace right above it. Door opening, door closing. So this is the completion of something you've been able to build, whether it's a family, a business, something you've been pursuing for a long time and you're getting bored with it, restless, and you want something new now, okay? And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles here, you know. The Knight is pursuing something slowly, you know. The Knight is a little bit vulnerable, may have been through something difficult, but is ready to move forward now with that ace in his hand, ready to take action on looking for that new thing, developing the new thing. The Knight's more of an action card, taking it to another level, putting it into production, you know, planning. And then you have the Nine of Cups. So this is success in what you're wanting to do. It's telling you all over the place that you should do this, but it may cause ruffles in your life, in your relationships, all right? This is going to be very successful. In the future, near the end of December, there could be some disappointment here. It's not turning out exactly the way you saw it would. And you have to realize that things take time, right? There, you may be getting, it's going to be successful. There's a guarantee right here, but you have to go through the ups and downs of this. Things may not move as fast as you want. You may not get offered the right tools to, you know, there's something about it, and it could have to do with relationship too, that you're not sure if this is what you had in mind, okay? There could be some regret or doubt. There could have been harsh words. Like, I feel like the storm, there could be perhaps an argument. Someone's trying to push their agenda, perhaps. And this is where the disappointment comes in, because that's not what you wanted, how you saw it. And this could be about a relationship. Okay, look at that yin and yang there. That's needing balance in a relationship. But I feel like somehow there isn't. Someone's being pushy or bossy. And so this might be what changes your mind, makes your decision for you of what you want. You're wanting to go to this light side of the yin yang, you know, you want something better in relationship. So this could be a business partner as well, but I feel like a change is coming for sure. So let's get to the Anarchy. Let me spread these back out again, because I like to make the relationships, you know, with all this going on. So with this recent past, Ace of Pentacles Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're fishing for something new, a new opportunity. You're seeing what's out there, right? You're looking for that new opportunity, and there he's fishing, he's looking, he's seeking new opportunities. All right. Also could be training, like I said, going to school, learning some new skills, updating some skills, perhaps. The Queen of Wands with the 10 of Rods. So yourself or someone around you feels overburdened in a relationship, okay? May again feel like there's a lot of responsibility, a lot of things you got to do. You're in a place where you're feeling overburdened, and it all seems like looming over you, but you have a way out. Don't have to stay in this situation. You can leave and begin something new, and it's what you may do, okay? Because for you, I don't know if you're getting out of it what you're putting in anymore. Maybe at one time you did, but anymore, I don't think it's you're getting what you want out of it. And then, so here is the Princess of Pentacles. This is talking, getting information, possibly training, learning, seeking a new investment opportunity because the one you're in is disappointing. It's lacking something. It looks all good, but there's something disappointing about it, and maybe not feeling part of the family, part of the business, part of the partnership, not feeling included in some way is what I'm thinking. Okay. And then in the present, so 10 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. There's that devil again. That was in the last reading. And sometimes the devil is in our heads, it's what we convince ourselves that it probably isn't true. We are hard on ourselves. There's the Lovers again. And the Ace of Swords. So it's interesting, there is an equal amount of aces as there are tens, I believe. Yes, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Rods, and you have an Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. So in the present, here's the 10 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. So she's wanting to bring something new to life. She's wanting to nourish something. Bored with what she has been putting her time and energy in, and feels like she has the experience, the knowledge to move forward with something new. Okay? This could be maybe someone wants to expand the family and someone else doesn't, or something like that. They don't want to go back to the beginning. But she's you have to decide what your energy is, but your energy is you want to nourish something, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is very sensual. She's very loyal. She's committed, like the mother too, right? When we have a kid, we're loyal to it now forever. So anyhow, this is, and maybe that's what you're wanting, is loyalty, right? That's what you're looking for now. So Knight of Pentacles with the Devil. The Knight of Pentacles, like I said, is taking action into healing, into investment into the self or something around us. And I think it's the self, more or less. You're investing in the self around this devil energy. There's something trying to tempt you away from your path right now. And I think you're doing work. You feel vulnerable, but you're doing work to move on past the devil energy. Get away from whatever it is or whoever it is. And then you have the Nine of Cups and the King of Rods. There's big possibility someone new is coming into your life. Someone that you feel is very much like yourself. This is also your new energy. It's very bright. You can see where you're going. You know what? You feel confident. This is very confident energy. Take charge energy. Okay. This is also could be someone coming into your life that you're very impressed with. You know, like they they mean what they say and they say what they mean. You know, and they take action on what they say. Actions speak louder than words, kind of thing. And this is a very successful partnership or energy that you have. In the future, near the end of December or the beginning of the new year, here is the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like there possibly is disappointment because I feel like you or the other person is holding back. Reserving their time and energy for something else, something you've got planned, another idea, or they're doing that. You know, they're not really being equal, giving. They're just could be just taking. You also could be stashing money away, saving to take steps where in what you want to take steps in. Because I feel like you're dissatisfied in a relationship, a partnership, something like that. And then the Five of Swords is, where, you know, and also this other situation, I feel like you don't have a say or feel like you don't have a say, okay? But you're seeking something stable, something strong, something long lasting, something balanced, okay? Something happy. This couple are you know, mature. This rose bush didn't grow in a week. You know, this took time and nurturing and care. So this could be the development of a new relationship. You could be choosing someone else, a new direction. This would also go, like I said, a business partner. But I feel like someone may feel cheated, or is disappointed in, you know, something else in a relationship with someone else. They want to feel equal, okay? And then the Lovers again with the Ace of Swords. So this is moving forward peacefully. You know, I come in peace. This is also truthfully being crystal clear and honest about what you're doing, what you want. You're not going to hide behind anything. And you feel confident about it. So you've made your choice. You want love. You want balance, you want strength and longevity. Like this is what you're thinking about, okay? And then in the cottomancy, here's the King of Hearts. The King of Hearts could be this person that's coming into your life or has come in. It's going to stir things up, I'm going to tell you that, but it's very successful relationship or partnership. This king usually is good looking. They're fair. They're kind. They're, you know, they're interested. That's for sure. This could have something to do with a family member too. All right. I'm not sure who the relationship is with, but there is a change in what you're willing to accept into your life as far as relationships go. A lot of people are realizing they don't have to live with what they've been living with, right? So, in the present, you have the Jack of Hearts, the Five of Diamonds, and the Eight of Spades. So, this is Cupid. You know, this is someone flirting, talking, pursuing. Someone trying to, you could be getting gifts or little flowers or something like that. I feel like there's something sparking here. But anyway, someone's definitely showing interest, and it could be in the form of gifts. But this also could be fueling an argument or disapproval from someone else. All right? I'm not sure how that affects you. Coming in, you have the Four of Spades, the Ace of Clubs, and the Three of Clubs. So this is something you had doubt about just because you've come out of this difficult situation and you weren't really sure if you should pursue this or not, if it was the right thing to do now. But I'm telling you, it is. Okay, this ace is going to grow into a 3 very quickly. You're going to have to work hard and persevere and put your time and energy into this, something you had your doubts about. But I think this is like, because you got this feeling, you don't know whether to trust your feeling. Your head is saying, well, that doesn't make sense. But your heart is saying, oh, but I want to do it so bad, right? So you may take the chance because you know what? If it doesn't work out, you can always come back and go the other direction. You're not stuck anywhere. And that's what you're realizing now, is you're not stuck anywhere, okay? 10 of clubs, 2 of spades, and the 7 of clubs. So there's something coming to a completion here. It's either at work, what you've been putting your time. It could be around your home, but I feel like there's separation. There's separation going on here. I think you're worried about it, or someone's worried about it, but I think it's bound to happen. All right, and this is really on your mind. You're concerned, thinking about it. Yeah. So here's a partnership. Look at this, 10 of diamonds. It's 10 of diamonds now is successful completion. It usually means happiness too, like, but it's between these two people, King of Clubs, King of Spades. These two people are very different, all right? It's great minds think alike. You know, they could be a really successful team, partnership, but it could be the end of that, and something else coming into play here with this Ace of Clubs. The King of Clubs could have hazel or brown eyes, usually seen as a friendly figure, happy-go-lucky, very good at problem solving or coming up with ideas of how to move things forward. This person is very shrewd, they're very analytical, could be a little cold or harsh with their words, could have a chip on their shoulder, very straightforward, not the jokey type, very serious, you know? Wow. Look at that. So Queen of Clubs, 6 of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. So King card King, Queen card King or Queen. Isn't this interesting, these dynamics? So I feel there's another relationship growing here. Could be a family, friend, looks like possible love interest here. Don't worry about the sex. But Queen of Clubs, again, is a brown or hazel-eyed person. This is a blue-eyed person or someone who's really sweet, attractive, wants relationship, definitely likes to be in a relationship. But there's something growing here. So others are seeing this. There's a relationship growing between these two people. Okay, getting closer and closer. Because it could be the end of this one up here. Another one, door closed, door opens, you know. In the foundation, 2 of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds, and the 8 of Hearts. There is definitely dating, meeting, love talk here. This is, you know, what you could be withholding is this right now until you get all your things lined up. You could be withholding this, or maybe you're not withholding it at all, but there's a possibility. But I feel like there's you've met someone, you see eye to eye, there's passion, there's intelligence. You could be writing back and forth to each other, love letters. Yeah, okay. I feel this is more about the emotions than it is about business or money. Love letters, lots of communication, dating, getting together, meeting. Wow, meeting. So look at that. Two of clubs, two of diamonds. And twos are usually meetings and making plans and partnerships. There could be a business partnership going on here with these two, talking, meeting together, deciding to invest. But I think there's more than this. You could work with this person. These are tears of joy, cheers of happiness, of how well this is working out. There could be more than two of you, too, possibility. But I feel like the wheel is turning and things are really going your way now. But I think these are tears of joy here because these are successful meetings, successful planning, excited about moving forward after going through a hard time in the past. Okay. And also in the past, like, so gifts, there's a gift coming to you, I told you. And a lot of times gifts come to us during hard times. You know, I wouldn't say it's a reward, but it's something you've earned from getting through this hard time, okay? This difficulty, whatever it is. And so, and trusting yourself, your feelings, you know? And so this is big change for you. You're looking for the new and you're ready to take action. Before, I don't think you were. You either had a health issue, you were depressed, you were taking care of somebody, something like that. But I feel like you're ready to bring something new to life. You have a lot of clarity, and you can weather the storm, whatever it is. But it's not something you can walk away from happily. You will be happy, but there could be some sort of maybe confrontation, disappointment by someone else because you're changing your mind. You're saying, "Oh, I don't want to do it anymore. It doesn't interest me." And how happy you're going to be in this new direction. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about these earrings that my friend gifted me. They're blue jay earrings and blue jay feathers, I should say. And blue jays are a symbol of wisdom, intelligence, right? We're using our mind, but also trusting our instincts. There's a spirituality in this. And so also we recognize being able to protect the need for protection, to protect ourselves and to stand our ground, to recognize who we are. And I really feel like you're doing that with going against the grain, going with what you believe in, with what you feel. Trust that gift, trust that feeling, okay? All right, well, let me know, Gemini. I want to say happy holidays to all of you. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.